What's going on, everybody? It's Tactic Cannon back with another Before You mod video. It's going to be my second of the series, and today we're going to be showcasing a reskin mod based off of the 22nd Special Air Service Regiment. So I'm going to be pairing this mod with a weapon reskin for the SR16. It's going to be a multicam camo reskin. So this mod's pretty cool. It's got a lot of detail, a lot of extra stuff to it, and it's kind of different from all the other reskins that I have seen before. Some of the models for your characters are going to be a little bit different. Do know, little disclaimer, these mods were all downloaded off of nexusmods.com, and this mod does come with a couple extras, so you're going to need to download a mod for the vest fix and some textures reworks. Once you get to Nexus Mods and go to download this reskin, those two mods that you need to download with it will pop up. So I will just be linking the reskin mod for the uniforms, and I will be linking the SR16 link down below. Before we get into it, I'm just going to give you guys a little bit of a brief knowledge on the 22nd SAS. So initially, 22nd SAS was created in 1941 by a man named David Sterling. They were initially used as a desert raiding force to be inserted behind German enemy lines in northern Africa to carry out sabotage missions and destroy supply lines throughout World War II. Tier 1 Special Forces unit inside the British Army is still active today, although most of the information on the SAS is classified. Most of their operations include counterterrorism, hostage rescue, direct action, and counter-reconnaissance operations. So probably the most closest unit for the United States that would be dealing with these guys are all Tier 1 Delta Force, Navy SEALs, stuff like that. So a little bit similar, and although there are some extra SAS regiments in the British Army, and I believe there is an SAS regiment in Australia. If you guys have any more information on the Special Air Service Regiment, let me know in the comments. I'm kind of intrigued, but I just want to give you guys a little bit of short, brief description of what those guys do and what they are. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into these mods. So initially for the uniform mod, it's going to take place of the standard SWAT uniforms. Has nothing to do with the HRT uniforms. So like before, if you do have the Supporter Edition, or if you don't, it's not really going to affect any of that. So for the uniform, the initial uniform is going to be in, looks like almost a Ranger green or an OD green top with a multicam vest. And I will say that the textures are really well done. The patches, just kind of like the Bortak one I did in my last video, very easy to see, very good textures. The vest rework is very well done. Camouflage looks great. The patches on the vest and the little extra textures and small identifier patches are a nice touch. The helmets are a little bit different. The helmets are retextured. It's kind of similar to the Bortak one. It kind of looks like it's a hydro-dipped ballistic helmet. For the SWAT uniforms, you're going to have a little bit of a mixture from yourself versus your other AI members. So for your main character, Alpha and Delta, you're going to have the green top with the gray bottoms. If you pick Beta or Charlie for your SWAT team, they're going to have a gray top, multicam bottoms, and then the vest and helmet will stay the same. Overall, the reskin looks really good. Really surprised with how well the textures are and the colors turned out. Nothing really is mixing. Everything looks really good. All the textures are perfect. I would say this is just about kind of like the Bortak one. Everything's very well done. Person that developed this mod definitely put some time and effort into it, and it shows. So moving on to the SR16 reskin. So this one is kind of like the snakeskin reskin I had for the HK416 in my last video. It is not only just for the weapon, it will actually change up some of the optics and the suppressor. So as of right now, I have not removed the HK416 snakeskin camo, so some of those textures will mix. What I mean by that is if I still have the EOTech on the SR16, the EOTech will not be multicam. As far as I know, the EOTech was not affected. The main optic that is going to be used for the multicam reskin with the SR16 is going to be the Micro Dot T2, I believe. The suppressor does have a multicam spray with it as well, but since I still have that HK416 mod, some of the camos for the suppressor still kind of mix, and the combat grip is still tan. But overall, the camo pattern, it's a little fuzzy. At first, I didn't necessarily think that the textures were fully loading in for the weapon system, but within further inspection of the actual gun, kind of messing around with it, I realized that it's supposed to be more like a spray paint camo. It's not necessarily supposed to have any type of specific design or specific look. If you guys are familiar with the ATAX camo pattern, it's kind of similar to that, although the magazine does have more of like a traditional multicam camo. So it's kind of spread out throughout the weapon system. It does give it a nice little look. Some people would prefer a straight up multicam camo that you would see like on a uniform or a plate carrier. Some people like the spray paint pattern. That's why I make these videos, show you guys these mods before you guys decide if you want it or not. So I personally like it. I think it's a cool touch. It's always nice to have some extra stuff in the game versus just going vanilla. But that's about it for this. I will say though, just like the HK416 mod I had in my previous video, if you're using other weapons and stuff, the items and optics, grips, suppressors, etc. that are affected by reskin mods on weapons will still show up on your other weapons. I'm just gonna do like the last video. I'm gonna throw in some gameplay, show you guys what it looks like in the game. If you guys like the video, let me know down in the comments. Leave a like, subscribe if you feel like it. If you guys enjoy this before you mod content, let me know what you guys want to see next, and let me know if I should make more of these before you mod videos. Also, if you need assistance with downloading the mods, go ahead and check my mod install tutorial video for Ready or Not on my channel. Disclaimer for that, I had some viewers let me know that Ron Mods is apparently not a trusted website to use. Apparently they will try to corrupt files, or they are stealing stuff from mods and modders. So all of these mods that I have been using for these videos are from Nexus Mods. So I suggest if you guys use my tutorial, it still shows you how to go in and install mods the same way you would using a different website. But I would say steer clear from Ron Mods. Just use the Mod or Not Discord and use Nexus Mods, and I will have links down below. As always, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the support. We're almost at 100 subscribers. It's crazy. I didn't think that would ever happen. I think I got back into YouTube with about 50 subs maybe, and within a month, already almost at 100. I know for some other people that's not necessarily a lot, but for me that's really cool. My last videos have all been hitting up either above 1,000 views, and my last Before You Mod video is almost at 1,000 right now. So I do really appreciate your guys' support, and I appreciate you guys letting me know that you enjoy the videos in the comments. Keep it up, and I will keep pushing out videos as soon as I can. But without further ado, let's get into the gameplay.
Deploy C2, then flashbangs. Right. Clear the room.
Fire in the hole! Get down! Hands up! Hands up now!
Stay on me.
Moving into your position.
Falling behind me.
Moving into your position.
Hands up!
I'm not putting any. Get down.
Provide cover.
Absolutely. Roger. It's open.
Open and clear.
Roger that.
Hands up! Provide cover. Deploy C2. Breach and clear.
C2 up front.
Get rid of the trap.
Copy. Getting rid of the trap now. It's safe now, boss.
Blow the lock. Deploy flashbangs and clear.
Do it now!
Arrest that guy.
Chem light out.
Relax.
Coming through here!
Time for some fireworks. Hands up, I'll bump your head.
Make him secure.
Stop it, ready to go.
Get your hands off me.
Cover this area.
Talk to high ground. Roger, entry team. Great work. Keep going.
Check the lock.
Roger. Open and unlocked.
Through the door and clear.
Copy that.
On the move!
Let's get away.
Chem light out!